Hello, greetings from London. This is Raj Mapala, founder and CEO of AI. Let's talk about something which is really affecting most of our lives directly or indirectly, ChatGPT. It's been great. Everyone uses ChatGPT. Of course, it can write emails, posts better than anyone else for sure. But does it really connect to the social data? So we all use social media, like you and me. I spend a lot of time in YouTube. My son spends many hours in YouTube. We all use social media. But if you ask any question about, hey, ChatGPT, can you tell about latest issues and Bing issues and thing in social, it says, hey, as a language model, I don't have access. Let's look at HiX. We are actually on the mission to build the first conversational search on social. We already built a platform. I'll show that in a second. So this is what people need. And great YouTubers are there, fantastic. I really love the community. And a lot of people are really talking about fantastic things about, hey, this is how you do it. This model came in, this model came in. But let's see the things in action, where we build. We're not just talking about, okay, this model is out there, use it, but actually we build the things on social so that people can able to use the search. Let's talk about Perplexity AI. It's great. Fantastic tool, and it can give the information about an example about a company, but an example, it's really organizing the Google data, right? So let's talk about sentiment trend data for Nestle on TikTok. Example, we ask a question for this, an example. Let's see what actually it does. It's not working, is it? I don't know what happened to this. Yeah, we got some data here. So this is what generally you take. It's good in Google, but it's not actually good in other things like social media, because obviously that is much more powerful thing for people, right? An example, there are, I think, approximately 4.8 billion people using social media actively. They spend 2 hours a day. So an example, if you say, this is all from news and kind of blog posts like Reddit, but that is just a small piece of the puzzle. Where we are actually building is much more bigger problem, solving a much more bigger problem for social data. And you can ask the same question, and you will get an answer quickly. So let me show that in action. In our platform, we not only have basically one LLM, we actually have, what is that, 8 is it? 8 LLMs meant for different purposes, okay? So an example, we have fastest LLM, we've got secure LLMs, we've got public LLMs, we've got long context and everything. So why? Because everyone is just still putting how Python programs to pull it, okay, how this works in, but we actually build on a fast moving social data, which is a really, really challenging problem. And actually it works at scale. Example, you can ask the same question, show me summary of data. Yeah, so a summary of data with highlights. You can ask that, and then yeah, let's ask any of the LLM example here, and you ask the question. You have companies Nestle, so you get the data. So it is brilliant here. As an example, you can see it's not only actually giving you very basic things like an example like this kind of word thing, because people would like to see visuals. Okay, this is the user activity, and also you can see what's happening in the data. And also let's just increase the data count as for an example. Let's go for maybe 30 days. This is exactly, see how fast you got the data, around what, 2 seconds maybe, and you got the data coming in right away. And also you've got a very, very powerful visual charts to see what's actually happening. And also you can see, example, the charts are also giving a summary, also on the fly. And also you can just ask the questions, also you got the data. Okay, fantastic, right? You can see the sentiment score ranges from that. The most positive sentiment was on that, negative sentiment was on that day. And also you can able to ask any further questions also from there. If you want to really know much more further, just go on and ask any questions about summary analysis of average sentiment. And there's so much of possibilities from here, right? And again, you can able to ask many, many different things like in natural language style. You can also have your own history and all the questions what you've been asking for, an example, what's happening and things like that, exceptional sentiment days, positive sentiment days. So this is what people, we believe people need at this current age, right? Where everyone wants fast answers, not just one social media. You want to go for different KPIs, an example, user sentiment, user activity, top hashtags, what's it been used, and many, many different things. Like an example, you can see all this powerful information happening. So this is exactly where we're building. And yeah, I'd love to talk more, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'm not actually having a huge studio like most YouTubers. where they have a fancy studio, fancy mic, and all this kind of things. But this is what our team is very passionate about, building the technology, and also we are taking it to the next level and helping people. If you need any further questions, directly email me. I'm very active on LinkedIn, and also YouTube. We have a channel as well. I'll publish all these things as well here. Please reach out to me there. Again, thanks so much for listening. I'll see you later. Thank you.